The recording has started and I am drinking water so that you should allow me. You can allow me, like, either you can forward the video or you can grab yourself a glass of water, take a sip, let yourself hydrated, and let the video begin. So thank you so much for joining this video. This video is going to be a comparatively shorter video where I just want to share a small little concept on the topic over here, what I've written, what to invest time or money dash money strategies for introvert entrepreneurs. So this is one of the common questions that I get and something that I have pondered upon over a period of time, and I came into not a conclusion but a realization that, by the way, welcome to this cool video. Thank you so much for joining, and peace and blessings be upon you and your loved ones. So the realization that came to me when I was working mentally on this topic is one of the concepts that's been kindly widely spread over a lot of people have started saying. Like, when you invest yourself, for example, there are two things over here. When you invest in money, you don't have to invest in time, because you are giving money, for example, to a coach or a mentor, so that that person can take you speed and you can cross. You don't have to invest your time, but when you invest in the money, you get everything in shortcut. It's like the cheat sheet that you've invested in. That's cool. Now, on the flip side of it, if you want to invest in time and not in money, what happens is you are going to invest more in time. For example, you have to learn things by yourself. You have to, since you are not putting in work, since you're not putting in the money in the specific thing, what happens is now you have to watch YouTube videos, read a lot of blogs, talk to people. You have to do things on yourself and free. So it's going to take more time and less money. These are two things on the face. But not on the face, but then there's a thought process. That's a general thought process. When I kind of started thinking about this one thing, I might be wrong, but then over a period of time, I might have a different perspective. But then if you actually start thinking about it, I start thinking about it. When you invest in time, it's not, when you invest in money, for example, if you're investing money into a coach or a mentor, it's like, okay, teach me these things that I want to become great at. That doesn't mean that you don't even have to spend time on it. You are going to get the cheat sheet. You are going to get the framework of things. You are going to get strategies. Your speed is going to be faster as compared to the older version that you used to. But then if you think about it, you need not just have to invest money, but practically speaking, you need to also be investing time. For example, if you invest in a coach who is going to help you lose weight, cool. It's just by paying and transacting that amount, you're not going to lose weight. You actually have to consciously start to invest time in cooking your own diet, making your own diet, like researching about the own diet. Like, though the mentor is going to give you the diet plan, you need to go out there, buy things and come back home, or maybe order it online, get the things back home, and then you start cooking it. Like, you need to spend time doing it. That's one part of it. Then you need to start working out. Like, you cannot just lose weight if you just try to eat the right food. You need to be having physical activity, and 5 minutes of physical activity is not going to do any difference to your body. It's like, okay, you're sweating, but then you're just the same person. Now, you need to be actually investing time, like 15 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, however that is, whatever that is. So that's one part of it. Now, if you kind of bring in a different example, you have paid someone to teach you how to do a business. You have paid someone to learn calligraphy. Okay, you have made the transaction, the money is invested. Will you learn overnight? No. You have to do the hard work. And hard work is something that has to be consistent, and that 110% requires time. Cool. Now, when you flip this thought process to the other area, the fourth area that we have, like, okay, if you're investing time into doing things, will you not be investing money? No. That's, I think for me, it's a alternate perspective that I have, is when you're actually investing time to learn something, you also have to be investing money as well. Like, this is not either this or that, it's both of it together. It's always both of it together. Now, when you're investing time in learning something, okay, what's happening, like, what are the money is being invested, is you are paying bills of the tools that you have. Okay, you have learned something, you have taken 10 days to learn a specific skill set. Now you need to buy calligraphy pen. You actually have to invest in this calligraphy pen, and then you have to invest in the right proper book that you can write on, so that you cannot write on this sticky notes. This is going to make sense. And you cannot invest, like, this is what, 10 rupees, you cannot invest in 10 rupees. You need to actually be investing in the book that is going to be in alignment with this brush pen. You cannot write in every piece of paper. You need to be investing in the right equipment. So point being, when you're investing time, always have an angle, like you also have to be investing money into it. When you're investing money into something, never come to this perspective that, okay, if I'm investing money into something, everything is for taking granted, like I don't have to spend time with it. You are going another smart example that I'll drive you so that this goes into you and will wrap the video. If you're going on a toll road, so there are two types of roads. There's a toll road, which is great road, and there's a pathetic road. Even sometimes we pay money to it, but then there's like a pathetic road. Like there are two types of highways. Now, when you're paying toll, anyways, when you're paying toll, what happens is this: you're paying money, and again, the distance is not covered with an helicopter. Doesn't happen. You have to cover the distance. The distance is going to be covered slightly speeder, faster in as compared to the bad road. Here you are not going into, if you plan to go on this road where you are not paying any toll, where there is just a normal highway, you are taking time because the road is broken and stuff like that. But the time is being invested, and also you're consuming more petrol and more fuel, so that the money is eventually being burnt, used, consumed. Here this time is taken, but you are also paying higher money. Both the places, there is an investment of time, there is also an investment of money. It's just the perspective how we have things and how we look at things. So this brings us to the conclusion of this one video and a realization of things in a way, because I think this was something that I was been thinking. I did not have any point, I just had a topic over here. I just wanted to have a conversation with you where this is just the thought process that I had, and I just wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for making this video a part of your day. May peace and blessing be upon you and your girlfriend. I'm going to see you in another video that I'm going to record for you. That video is going to be an interesting. Again, this is a conversational video. The topic of that video is what to do with recurring tools with no money. That's one topic in search for. And an alternate name, I don't know what name I'm going to put. The alternate name is, can you close or pause your online tool? So what happens is, generally when we get into online business, we invest in that tool and that tool and that tool and that tool. What happens is, number one thing is, that's a recurring investment. That's a recurring expense of your business. Can you stop it or can you pause it? That's one thing that I'm going to cover in that one video. Search for it, go watch it, and I'm going to see you in another video. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you there.